Welcome back everyone, and thank you for watching my channel in advance, because I don't know if I'm gonna bore you or if I'm gonna, I don't know. So yes, today's video is about what I read in this month, that is that is Jan 2020. So basically I read 4 to 5 books. I mean, wait, 1 2 3 4 5. Yes, I read 5 books, and these 5 books are all connected to each other because basically it's a series. So the series that I read this month is the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer, and here are the books. So these books consist, this main books are this. So the main books are 1 2 3 4, and the book that is here, it is a novella about the villain of the book. So there's one more novella here, that is Stars Above, but I bought this books, it was like this book were in a box set, so I didn't got the chance to bring that book, and that is too costly, I guess. So yes, but I read the main book, so it doesn't matter. And these books are basically the retellings of fairy tale, but in a different manner. Like is this is basically a sci-fi series, so I enjoyed it. Like, the writer is really creative, and I just sat there after finishing the book thinking, like, why am I not that creative? I don't know why, but okay, I'm a reader, so that's something I am proud of. So the first book is Cinder, and this is the retelling of Cinderella, but don't think that in the end the girl will marry the prince and will live ever after. If no, don't think that. Is a cyborg, and she is the best mechanic the city can have, and that leads her to meet Kai. I mean Emperor Kaito, but that was in later. So here he is Prince Kaito. So yes, she meets this guy. I mean, actually prince, and then they like each other, but things are not going great in the city. There is this fatal disease that nobody can cure, and if a person get that disease, he is likely to be dead. And these things are not only connected to the city, but Cinder has a really, a thing that she has to find out, and she finds out after after the first book only she finds out, but she needs to get those things, and she need to work a lot for the betterment of the two worlds, that is the moon and the earth, because there are people in this book on the moon who are called as lunars, and they have their kingdom, and here this people have kingdom, and the earth is all at war, like at the verge of war, and the earth is a bit afraid because Luna might attack them, because they need an alliance, and earth people are not ready because the lunars are manipulative. They can control mind, they can control by electricity, so it is a lot. The next book is Scarlett. Again, Scarlett is another character in the book, and this book is a retelling of what was that? The Red Riding Hood, because there are wolf inside. I mean, wolves are not the animals, but humans converted through bioengineering. Yeah, that was that, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, humans converted into the animals because they are to be taken as warriors from the Luna. So Luna people, like the Queen of Luna is really bad, really. This Scarlett's grandmother is kidnapped by this operatives and of Luna, and there she meets this wolf. And then she discovers how and why her grandmother is kidnapped by this Lunar's operatives, and that leads her to meet Cinder, and then they become friends and a crew, and the story continues. So the story continues here, and that is the book Chris, and by this hairs you can tell that this book is kind of a retelling of Rapunzel. This girl Chris is a lunar, but she is a shell. That means she cannot manipulate others, plus she cannot get manipulated by anyone, and on Luna, if a shell is born, they end up dead, because the queen doesn't want shells on the because the queen doesn't want shells to be there around her. So this girl is locked up in this satellite for 7 years, I guess, or 12, I don't know, I forget, I don't have the strong memory. So yes, but she gets but then she's rescued by Cinder, because she is a great hacker. She is the software, you can say. She's a great hacker if it comes to computers and the security systems and all. And here, with the story of Chris, the first Cinder story continues. And the last and the final book in the series is Winter, and of course you can see this apple and you can remind this is the story retelling of Snow White. Yes, so in this book there's this stepdaughter of Queen Levana, who is the queen of Luna, that is on the moon, and this girl, this stepdaughter of this queen, is really really beautiful, and the queen is kind of jealous of her. This is the end book. So here how the queen finally loses her temper and she tries to kill her, and how the guy Jason Clay, who is a lover of this girl, tries to save her and finally saves her. And in the same book, how Cinder and everybody comes here and the revolution starts and things get all working and working and working, and you won't get tired, because this book is, I guess, it's approx 800 pages long, but you will enjoy the story if you have that, craze for sci-fis and fictions and retellings like I have. So yes, now there's this novella Fairest, and this follows the Luna's Queen Levena's story, like how she is and why she is that way. And basically, if somebody will ask me that you give your point of view on this queen, I'll say she is, she's the stupid girl in her childhood, plus you have to, like, you pity her as well. So this is like, this book is all this book made me roll my eyes for so many times because of irritation and because the decisions she take, and that's the reason. Just I don't know, but yeah, I would recommend you that after reading Chris, hold up with this book and read this one, and then continue with this one. So you will enjoy it a lot. But I read it in chronological order, that is, I finished this one and then I took the novella. So but I thought that I should have read this first and then I should have started Winter, so that I would have things have made more sense, like why the queen is taking such kind of decisions. That was all, guys. I read this month and I really enjoyed my reads. I would have read more, like a few more books, but I had to give my exams as well. I have to pay attention to my academics as well. So that's the reason I read only these books, but I don't know what I'm gonna read in the next month. But I'm thinking about to make a video on what I'm going to read. But I just pick up a book and I start reading. I'm not that of a planned person. So that was all, and thank you for coming to my channel and watching this whole video, and thank you very much for your supports. That was all. See you again, guys. Bye bye.